Hey, welcome to the Michael Lebowski podcast. I'm your host, Michael Lebowski. I'm here with
UW4.
UW4. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Today we're going to be talking about school experiences. So, I really dislike school. What about you? I mean, who likes school?
Yeah, who likes school? Nobody does, except for preschoolers because they haven't had time.
Yeah, we used to paint fences in school. It's like the one thing I remember from preschool. I don't know why. I don't know why, but they would just give us paint and we just paint the fences. I was like, what? This makes no sense, but I'll do it. Thank you very much.
I remember all the field trips that we used to go on.
Okay,
Remember all the field
for
trips that we used to go on? They were so fun. There's like barely any field trips anymore.
yeah, we had one field trip last year. Did we even have a field trip last year? Actually, no. It was to that one boring theater place, wasn't it? Or that was 2 years ago.
Are you talking about?
Oh, last year was the museum. I
Yeah.
think in like ninth grade we went to the zoo. That was like the last fun vacation. No, field trip we had.
My theater class back in sixth grade, we went to the Fox Theater, but we had to write a two-page essay on one thing, like one detail about one of the items that were there.
Oh yeah. Teachers do that all the time. Like I hate it whenever they give you work whenever there isn't any work to be worked on. Like you'll watch like an hour long movie. They'll be like, write a 5 page essay on how you felt about this movie, how your emotions were.
So, what is your earliest school memory?
Um, Probably just painting fences. like I just said. I don't know. I just remember blue paint and painting fences, and then we just look at them. Yeah, that was weird. I remember my earliest time, like the first time I got in trouble, and I were playing in this like wooden dollhouse, and my best friend at the time was playing with me, and I like closed the dollhouse on his hand, and he started crying, and then the teachers got mad at me, and then I got in trouble.
Wow. I don't know the first time that I was ever caught doing something bad in school, just because I never really did anything too bad.
Yeah, me neither. I think the worst thing I did was like hang on the, cause like the toilets, like the stalls,
Oh,
and then they have that bar right there. In like
hmm
first grade, I stood on the toilet and I started swinging on that bar, and like the same person I closed the dollhouse on, he told on me. He was like,
oh,
he's my best friend, and he went over to the teachers like, he's doing this. And I was like, oh no, and I got yelled at. And yeah, there's that one teacher because she wasn't even a teacher, she was a substitute teacher, but she had like the
oh.
worst attitude all the time, all the
I,
time.
I remember her.
And because I remember one time in like second or third grade, we had to take, because I mean I was a smart kid, I almost skipped second grade. I'm just saying, smart aleck. But I did my homework in pen, and I it was one of those worksheets where it had 2 lines, and those 2 lines just were not enough. So I used the 2 lines up, and then I started writing on the side of the paper. There was just so much text. I don't know. I can't explain how it looked, but it didn't look good. I can tell you that. So I gave her the worksheet, and she was yelling at me for using pen and writing on the side of the paper. I was like, I don't know where else I was supposed to write, and then I started crying.
I remember back in third grade, the first day of school, we get on this rug, and the whole class is there, and the teacher's at front. She's talking to us, and I had to let one go. I had to let it rip. And so I try to let it slip out, but it's really loud, and it just echoes throughout the whole room. And so everybody just kind of stopped and looked around. And I just went like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. It slipped. And then we got back to what we were doing.
I'm sorry. You sound like somebody from our school. Okay, we have a lot of weird people at our school. We talk about them all the time, so we're gonna bring that gossip here. Okay, so who should we start with? There's this really nerdy fat guy. His we'll call him um
Ricky.
Ricky. He doesn't really look like a Ricky, but so he has glasses. Um, he's a little bit overweight, and he claims he runs like 17 miles a day.
It's more like 2 or 3 miles a day, and he claimed that he ran 7 miles in 2.5 hours.
7 miles in 2.5 hours. I forgot how much each mile took. So 2.5 hours. 2 times 60 plus 30 divided by so about 21 minutes per mile, which that seems reasonable. But we know that fat fool ain't running. He ain't running 7 miles. The heck, he's walking 7 steps and then he's going to the bathroom. Well, the funny thing about this dude is like in the middle of class, he'll be like, "Hey, Mrs. Crane, may I go to the bathroom?" And then he gets up out of his seat. He does this little like hop, and then he just sprints. It's the funniest thing. We're like, dude, what are you doing? And this dude is also the guy that has like 4 water bottles at his desk that are all completely filled. He does not drink a single sip a day. He makes me mad sometimes.
And he has pretty bad grades. Every time in Algebra 1, I'm sitting right next to him, and he opens his folder and he gives the surprised look. Like he gives a surprised look, like he's
Oh,
not surprised that he just got a 20% on his test with while he was working with the teacher.
oh, I thought you were talking about like his homework. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot my homework
Yeah.
today. I left it at home. I think my dog ate it. Yeah.
Speaking of, when we had our test, he left his study guide at home.
Wait, because at our school, don't if you bring the study guide, don't you get a grade? But like extra credit.
Well, if he didn't bring the study guide, he couldn't do the test.
Oh yeah, that's BS actually. What the heck? You have to bring the study guide and you can't do the test. Seems kind of dumb, but whatever. So yeah, is there anything else to talk about with that guy? Oh, he had a girlfriend. Um, that was a lot older than him.
3 years.
Three. Well, I mean, that's not that bad actually. I mean, mine's 2 years. I mean, we have a teacher. We have a teacher. His wife is 10 years younger than him. She was a student whenever he was a college teacher. He was like, that's crazy. Like, you wonder if anything actually went on in that class with them, like after school.
She was just trying to get her grades up.
Yeah, and it looks like she did.
I've never had one of his classes. Not yet, at least. I
I've
might have his class next year.
I've had all of his classes, and he only teaches high school classes. And guess when I got him? When I first came into high school. So I've heard a lot about his stories and stuff. Well, let's not talk about him. Let's talk about another person. I don't know if
Oh
you.
yeah, and that Ricky, when he met his girlfriend, I was in the hallway when she asked him out, and she just went so I kind of like you, and then he was like I have to go to soccer practice, and then he did his little run and ran away.
You've got to be absolutely kidding me. No, he did not do that.
Well, it was more like because she had asked him to go out with her, and then he just kind of stood there, looked at her, and said, "Um, I have to go to soccer practice," and then he walked away,
Wait, he didn't even.
and then met up with me.
Why did he do that? He didn't even say yes or no.
I mean, the whole class made him do it the next day. I mean, not do it.
Yeah.
The whole class made them force get together.
I mean, he did not give a yes or no though. What the heck? That's so weird. I mean, I didn't give a yes or no, but that's so weird.
I mean, when we were going down, he started telling me. I mean, I kind of like her, but she's like 3 years older than me. And then he told me that they met over Roblox.
Yeah, a lot of people at our school play Roblox. Man, I don't like Roblox. Like my closest friend, well, one of my closest friends, he plays Roblox all the time. Like, I just checked Discord earlier, and guess what he was on? Roblox. And it's kind of getting pedophilic with him because he starts flirting with these like 13-year-old boys, and I'm like, okay, enough's enough. Like, I know you like messing with them, but they're like 12 and 13.
I used to get in the phases of Roblox back in like 6th and 7th grade.
Yeah, I used to get around in Roblox in like 5th grade maybe, but that's like the only time I ever played. We just played like Sandbox or those neighborhood ones where you pretended you were living a life. See, like, I don't understand why we played those, because like those were just like real life, like just living your ordinary life. Sorry, I burped.
I mean, you were an adult, and you always wanted to be. You always wanted to grow up as a little kid, so you could just be a parent.
Yeah, now I'm 18 and I'm scared of next year. Like, I have to go to college. I have to actually pay off something for once. I have to pay. I mean, I'm gonna have to pay off a car. I'm gonna have to pay gas. I'm gonna have to get a job.
You're stressing yourself too much right now.
It actually looks kind of fun though, doing something different than going to school every day. I just hope I hang out with the same people. Well, actually, I'm fine if I don't like meet up with any of like people in my class, because our class is small and I don't talk to. I mean, I talk to two people in there. There's only
Shall we
like a
move on
there's only like a couple people I keep in touch with. Yeah, we should move on.
to the next person, the next weird person?
Or do you want to tell another story?
Back in my elementary school, I went to spelling bee multiple times, and one of the times I was eliminated right. Like, I don't know when it was, but they had said spell the word caramel. So I said Caramel, and they said that it was wrong, and so I said Carmel.
Oh yeah, pronunciation. I hate words that get pronunciated.
But on the list that they gave me, it said that you could spell it either way.
Oh, so they cheated you out.
Yeah,
Wait, how many people were left?
like 8 more.
Dude, I think they paid somebody. I think they paid. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of how to word this. I think they paid off the principal to have you eliminated. You had a target on your back. Who won?
I don't know.
You don't know who won.
No,
This is
because I left early.
information. What? We
Because,
we have to find out who ruined your dreams.
well, I'm not going to say their name if I actually know it.
I know, but like we could hire a hitman.
But,
Go take
you want
care
to know
of
something?
their assets. What?
You want to know something crazy? The year before that, I got second place in the spelling bee.
Oh, okay.
And that was on December 17th, 2014.
Good for you. So let's talk more about me and how amazing I am. um, so in like 3rd grade, there's this dude. His name was Trey, and his
Hi, my
four
name's Trey. Hi, my name's Trey, and I have a basketball game tomorrow.
tomorrow. That guy grew up to be John Morant. Um,
Jamal Murray.
Stephen Curry. Um, so his name was Trey. I actually said his name, but it doesn't matter. I haven't seen him in 10 years. But Trey, his forehead was shaped so weird. It was shaped like the moon, like all those like craters and stuff. His head was shaped like that. It was so. The joke used to be his name was Trey because he got beat with a tray. We thought that was so funny in second or third grade. I don't know. He used to get into a lot of fights because I went to public school from preschool to sixth grade. Now I'm in private because we're little rich kids. Well, I mean, we're not really rich. We just can afford a private school. We're doing good enough. We'll put it that way. I don't know. Did you get into any fights? I got into some.
I never got into a single fight.
The fights I have been in have been like white boy fights, like hugging matches. Like we just approach each other and we're just like all huffing and puffing and we start hugging. Well, there's this one time in like third grade. I was just using the bathroom. I was taking a pee, and this guy walks in, and I'm zipping up my pants, and I'm walking towards the sink. He just stands right in front of me, and he squares up. So I square up. With I used my hands were like open. They weren't in fists. They were like karate, and I swung, and I hit him in the neck with like the side of my pinky. And then he just walked over and went to the bathroom, and I washed my hands, and we just went on with our day. It was the weirdest thing ever. Like there were so many more like entertaining fights that went on, and that was my like most interesting fight.
I was a good little kid. I never got in any fights. And if I did, I'd probably cry about it.
Yeah, I was a good little kid, but
I was just cool with everybody. So
I was cool with everybody. But the thing was, like, people in our class got angry easily. Like that dude, was in my first and second grade class, I think. But then in third grade, he got admitted to like a special needs class. So yeah, because he had anger issues. So he didn't really have special needs. It was just more like anger issues. So he was angry all the time. Like I remember sometimes he gets so angry he'd put his fist or he'd put his hands into fists and then he'd start like we're like, okay dude, chill out, it's not that like you just threw your eraser, it's not that big of a deal.
um, I remember like our elementary school had a special needs class. So whenever we'd be like taking a test or something,
Okay.
we'd hear yelling in the hallways.
We don't need to talk about that. This is a sensitive time. This is 2020. People are not gonna allow this. We can't be racist. We can't be. What is this? Special needist? We can't talk about politics. We can't. Those are like the main three things we can't talk about. It's like disabilities, politics, race, gender, um, stuff like that.
I remember
Don't
in
say
that
anything.
element.
Don't you dare
I'm
say
not.
anything
I'm not.
about special.
I'm talking about recess. Okay.
Oh, when the special needs kids go out.
No,
Oh, actually, wait. One more thing about the
they
special.
never. So we were playing kickball. I'm pretty sure that this was a year or two after you left. I mean, there were some big kids there, but they kicked it and it went off the top of the fence and I caught it, and everybody got so happy and I felt like I just did everything right in my life. So I get recognized by like every single person, and then nobody talked to me after that.
Okay.
It was just so weird because everybody thought that it was going to be a home run, but then it bounced off and I caught it.
Man, I used to be a king, like a god at kickball. My nickname was Bigfoot. That's not a joke. Because I had like size 11 or 10 feet in like sixth grade. So everybody was like, "Oh, it's Bigfoot." I was like, "Okay, guys. I mean, this isn't that big. I mean, have you seen my penis? It's even just bigger." I thought that joke would have been funnier.
Yeah, the best feelings in gym or just recess is when they tell everybody to back up when you're up when you're
Oh
hitting.
yeah, yeah.
They're like, everybody back up.
I had that experience. I still have that experience today because I do teachers aid and I have to play with the fourth and fifth graders. I don't have to, but I do. And whenever I'm up, everybody like scoots all the way back. And I'm like, yeah, about to kick you in your face. But in like fourth, fifth, and sixth grade, I was always like the best player. I mean, I don't mean to like suck my own penis or anything, but I was pretty damn good. I still am.
I kind of dropped off after fourth grade
Really?
because fourth grade, yeah, like I was really good fourth grade, but then I got chubby, like really chubby. I gained like 30
Oh
pounds.
yeah, now you're all skinny and stuff. You're weird. I don't know how that works. Like
Yeah, I
if
don't
you compare
know.
like your fifth grade photo to your seventh grade photo, it's like what the heck happened to this kid? He went through
So,
depression. He went through depression, and now he's a, a skinny person.
so,
I don't know what that disease is called whenever they're really skinny, but we're not supposed to talk about diseases and disabilities and stuff.
but like in third grade, I was average weight for a male. And then in fifth grade, I was really overweight. And then now I'm underweight.
Oh, I've always been like average weight. Even though like whenever I look at like pictures of me from like third and fourth grade, I look super skinny, and I just cringe at the fact that my arms look like they are cinnamon sticks. Like they look so tiny, spaghetti noodles.
Yeah, you always used to walk around the house shirtless.
Yeah,
You never put on a shirt.
I never worked out either. It was so weird. Like my shoulders were tiny. My penis was probably tiny too. I didn't work that out at all. I mean, you don't even. I mean, you can work it out, and I did work. I mean, I no, I what? Anyways, we should probably wrap it up. It's been 25 minutes. I don't want to make these too long, just because whenever I see like a podcast that's like 2 hours long, I'm like, I don't have to. I don't have time for this. So we're gonna
Yeah,
wrap it
it,
up. This is gonna be edited a
th-
little bit.
those those 2 hour podcasts intimidate me because they're so long.
Yeah. So
So is Tim Duncan bisexual?
So is Tim Duncan bisexual or what? What was Danny Green's response to that?
He just said, "I don't know. You have to ask him yourself."
Uh, yeah, that was so random. Like I don't understand some podcasts like the questions that they give their guests. If we ever get Tim or if we ever get Danny Green on our podcast, we're gonna do that. But that's like a long shot. That's like a long dream. Like that's the only reason I'd want Danny Green on our podcast. It's just that. Like we're gonna open the same way they did because that was like a minute and 30 seconds in, and that's
Yeah.
that's crazy for like a kind of deep question. It's like, oh, so is Tim Duncan bisexual? Well, that'll be it for this little podcast. Thank you guys for watching, and what were we gonna say to the viewers? What do you want to say?
Um, we thank you guys for watching so much, and um, I don't know what else to say.
Click on the video. Click the video on the screen to see my ASMR. Is it a fail or is it like a success? My ASMR video.
Oh, that's a success for sure.
Oh, okay,
That
thanks.
gagging gave me tingles.
Uh, wait. Which one are we talking about? The first one or the second one? I don't
The
know.
second
You'll
one.
have to check out both of them. On my channel, Michael Lebawski. I mean, yeah, that's my channel name. Thank you
And
guys.
click the link in the description to my channel to check
Yeah.
me out.
UW4, go like, subscribe, favorite this shinizzle, share this on LinkedIn. Go with the most obscure. That's not even for like social media. That's for like, I mean, it is, but it's like more like job application stuff. I think. I don't even know what LinkedIn is. Here, let me look this up real quick. Link, link, LinkedIn.
It's louder than your voice.
Um, yeah, it's for job seekers and employers posting posting jobs. Okay. Well, thank you guys for watching. Why do you keep making that noise with your microphone?
I didn't mean to.
Um, go check out link in the description. Like this video.
Go check out. You just said go check out link in the description.
Did I just say that? Sorry, it's 1:21 a.m. We should just go to sleep right now. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
My penis says hello, and it's very excited right now. I'm joking. It is soft, softer than my balls. Oh yeah.